Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. Well, I'm back at my truck. Get ready to do a pre-trip inspection of everything before I fire it up. Just got word that my load has been pushed back for tomorrow morning instead of today. So, I'm gonna utilize this time right now, show you guys what I do. This is for the fifth graders at I think it's Pullman Elementary School. Candace requested for me to show her and her classmates what we do prior to us taking off on our runs, pre-trips. So basically, Candace, this is what you would do in a car, for your car. Okay, this here is where my windshield washer fluid goes. All right, since I've been using it, you gotta bear with me, folks. I'm using one hand and showing you guys. Since I've been using my washer fluid to keep my windshield clean, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Show you guys this. Gonna add a little bit more, and that way I can that'd be good enough. That way I can clean my windshield when I run into bugs, or when the bugs run into me. Okay, now that that's taken care of, all right, what I'm gonna do is put this back before I mess around and close the hood on it. All right, and also these here are the three triangles that we put behind the truck in increments of 3, 5, and 6 feet towards the rear, letting everybody know we're disabled. There's three triangles in there. When the time permits, I will show you guys. And in several videos, I've did that and put it in the video. But I will personally send you the link since you did. Send me your, you guys' number. All right, and also that is the oil. Already added a little bit in the engine already. So I'm gonna show you guys. Right here is where the oil is. We check since I've already done it. All right, oil should be good now. All right, let me try to rest it on this thing here, show you guys. All right, right now, well, it's been running, but right now I'm in a good mark. Okay, I'm safe. I have sufficient enough oil to operate this truck safely without the engine smoking or causing a fire, like I've demonstrated and showed you guys in several other videos. All right, class. Now, okay, this here is my steering wheel mechanism. Right here, goes all the way into the truck, into the steering wheel up there. All right, that's what this is. Obviously, is very crucial and very dangerous. If you step on this, you can break the assembly mechanism. All right, this is the gearbox for that. As you guys see here, no step. Do not step. All right, do not step on this. I will tell you guys, we use our lug nuts to climb aboard the truck and put our foot up here to check. I mean, to stand on to support our weight. That's when we're doing the windshield. As you guys see, my windshield is so dusty because all here, the parking lot is dusty and the wind was blowing a little bit earlier. All right, that's when we use our tires, our lug nuts, and our tire to stand on. I see some guys stand on the block, which is cool. It's durable, steady. Okay, this is where the oil will go in. We will pour the oil in there. Okay, and this is the dipstick. This is where we check the oil. All right, these are the key vital things that we do when we're inspecting a truck. Obviously, like I said, this is the steering mechanism, the gearbox, and all that stuff, the power steering and all that. All right, right here, I go all out. I check everything. Okay, my brake assembly, all of that stuff down in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, that's our brakes. All right, let me try to, okay, that's right there, what I'm pointing at, those are the brakes. See, the brakes still new, all right? Sufficient amount of space. It's supposed to be where you can slide a credit card or you know, a deck of cards or one of the playing cards, you slide it in that, rub it all the way around. If something catches it, okay, you got dirt in your brakes or your brakes need adjusting, okay? All right. So I'm showing you guys all of this stuff. All of this stuff is what I rely on, all right, when we're turning. You know, you got to make sure you see all the necessary parts. You want to make sure these little bitty pins, even though they look like crap and don't mean nothing, but yeah, we rely on these to be secured everything, okay? Now we'll get over there and show you guys. There's another little screw that's called the castle nut, all right? Make sure you have those on there, all right? Without that, do not move your truck at all, okay? Right here, Candace, this is our fuel filter. Mine is still good. I just had a B service like a few weeks ago, so mine is still good. One of these days I'll get around to steam cleaning my engine. All right, and I'll do the same thing. I'll do it on the other side of the driver's side. I'll do the same thing as I would do on both sides, the entire truck, okay? Right here is too much spacing, but it's okay. A little bit of play, but it's still got that nut that's securing it. And also, I should have showed you guys on the other side, the belts is very vital. You check your belts, okay? What I would do on the other side, I'll pull on it. I'll pull on it. If it got so much play to where I can actually pull the belt off the pulley, okay, I would not move this truck. I will get it taken care of and fixed. Right here is our coolant reservoir. As you guys see, mine been erupting a couple of times, pulling the mountains, going up the mountains, all right? Okay, but I don't need to add any more because I'm at the max line, the max level, okay? And this is hot, all right? Like you would do in the car, do not open anything hot because it will burn you, give you third-degree burns. That's not only just for trucks, it's for cars or bikes, anything that you operate, okay? Now, what I will continue to do, I will check everything. You know, the heat shield over there, I check and make sure all my screws are still secured and fastened. I did that earlier. Okay, my throttle pin is still good, safe, secure. This is my turbo. This right here is a turbo. All right, these two brackets here are new, been replaced. Before, when I was taking off, the truck was making a loud whistling sound. And whistling sound is coming because these were no good. All right, they're getting worn out. The pins around them are stretching to where air leak out of there. All right, you gotta have this secure, all right, because that's where your horsepower comes into with the turbo. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, class, everything that I'm doing when I check or inspect my truck. Okay, I want to get over here and make sure my fuel cap is secure and tight. Okay, fuel line that feeds to the other side over there, okay, is good. Spare tires obviously secure. The chain, I checked all of that already. Then I will get around to checking all of your lugs. All right, you want to make sure they're all tight, you know, still secure. You know, you don't want to see a streak. Whenever you guys see a streak running, all right, or visible like that, that means you have a loose lug. Okay, and I would do that on each and every last tire around there. Since I've already done all of this, I'm just showing you guys what I would do. Okay, and now since the truck is off, I will get underneath there and look, see that my locking jaw is still locked around the kingpin of this trailer. I'm still attached. Now, if I was to take off, class, I would still do a tug test. A tug test, what that means, I will release the tractor brakes, the truck, but I will leave the trailer locked. Then I will put the truck in gear and pull on the trailer. Make sure this trailer should not move with me, okay? It should stay put and keep the truck from moving. Now, if you do that and the truck, everything moves, immediately hit your brakes because your fifth wheel isn't locked. All right, moving forward, class. And I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Give thanks to your parents and your teachers and everyone involved. You want to make sure your trailer tandems, which means the tires, you want to make sure they're still locked. Okay, this bar here, and there's one at the end over there, is keeping the trailer tires locked with the frame of the trailer. All right, and I will show you guys on the other side the release handle. See, the other one is right here. All right, they're so close together, but you want to make sure you see those bars in the lock position. All right, so the consequences of that is when you're rolling and you come to a stop, the trailer tires are going to comply with your command. It's going to lock, but the trailer is going to keep sliding forward, and then sometimes it can break and knock all of this off, and then you have the trailer will fall to the ground. Then you'll be on, you end up on many people's YouTube videos for being a bonehead trucker, for not doing a proper inspection. And always, you always want to make sure you keep a padlock or any kind of lock on your trailer, for the simple fact you got guys out here that will open up your trailer, put their garbage in there, or you have a lot of stowaways that'll go inside your trailer and get free rides, and once you get caught, that can backfire on you without you knowing it, and the DOT would think you're smuggling illegals or human trafficking, things like that. So always cover yourselves, keep everything locked. All right, same thing all the way around. You want to make sure your mud flaps and everything is still secure. Since I showed you guys how I would check all the lug nuts and all that, it's for the entire truck. And you inspect the trailer tires, all your tires. See that this one right here has an abrasion, a crack, but these are all caps, so I don't have to worry. I worry once I get loaded. All right, same thing. You want to check, make sure you see that bar out there. See if it's locked. Okay, that's on all sides. Same thing there, even though that's dirty as hell with oil. Okay, this bar here is what we will use to pull on it. We pull up on it and pull out. That releases these bars here, okay? So there we go, have it. And that way you can slide your trailer tandems, your tires, forward or backwards, depending on the weight. You want to distribute your weight. You want to keep no more than 34,000 on those tires, and you want to make sure you have no more than 34,000 on your dry tires, which is your tractor tires, and you don't want to exceed no more than 12,000 on your steer tires, meaning your front tires. All right, and that's a combined total of 80,000 pounds. You want to make sure the entire vehicle doesn't go over 80,000 pounds. If that happens, do not leave the shipper without getting the weight adjusted in the trailer. All right, or if you're out on the road, you want to make sure you go to a truck stop or a weigh station and weigh your load. You want to be legal, because that's a big time fine and bad for your license. All right, that here, right here, it's the landing gear. All right, there's a crank handle for the landing gear. What we do, extend that out, push this bar in, all right, in the lock position, and then we will crank it this way to lower it. I'll just show you guys. All right, I got nothing to do. See how you crank it? See how that's lowering, guys? Well, you guys get the example, right? You get the point. All right, and I'll show you guys what we do to release and separate the trailer from the truck, which is called dropping your trailer. All right, make sure it's secure. All right, this is where the registration for the trailer will go. A lot of times we will have those up at the bulkhead, which means the front of the trailer, and this slot here. See, and that's where that one's at. All right, instead of being in the slot there, it's right here. Okay, it's the registration for this trailer. You want to make sure you're legal, like as you will be in a car. All right. All right, now this part here, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, right there is the release handle. We will lift up and pull on it and that releases the locking jaw that's around the kingpin of the trailer. And that way we can lower the landing gear. You want to lower the landing gear first, then come over here, pull that, release it. Then you want to uncouple your glad hands. All right, your service lines. You want to start with the emergency, electrical, and your trailer supply. Okay, so there we have it. That's how you guys do a pre-trip inspection. And then on this side you want to make sure, all right, your tanks are all secure. And this here is dirt residue. But it'll all be clean once you guys see this part again. I'm gonna go to a truck wash and get it washed. All right, now you see the fuel line from over there. That's that one. All of these are connecting with this here. All right, this is the main tank. All right, my fuel safety range right now is 2,576 miles. That's the safety range. That means I could go that far, I could drive that far without running out of fuel. All right, but I highly advise you don't do it, because if you're pulling a heavy load, all right, the weight of those loads, especially when you're going in the mountains, burns up a lot of fuel. All that weight, you got to pull all that weight. All right, that sucks up a lot of fuel. So you guys have it. That's how I do my trips, my pre-trips. Hope you guys find these little tips helpful for you guys. That way you guys know all the behind the scenes things of what we do as truck drivers out here that's keeping America going. I know you guys see all of us on the roads. You know, Candace, you brought up a good point. I always see the trucks, but what do you guys do when you're not driving? How do you guys hook up to it? What keeps the trailer connected to your truck? I just showed you guys that. Now that's how it is. And obviously, always think, guys, safety's first, okay? What you do out here, a lot of people's lives depend on how good you are, how professional you are by maintaining your vehicle. You want to make sure everything is operational, you know, fully operational 100%, because not only our lives depend on what we do, your lives depend on what we do as professional drivers out here. All right, hope you guys find this helpful. Now you guys see what we do, what it's like behind the scenes of being a truck driver. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. Be good, and happy Thanksgiving for you guys. Later. And be good in school.